This is Team Wrong But Useful from Carey Academy, and we are Angelica, Brian, Nash, and William. So what is the issue? More information is available on how socioeconomic factors affect academic success. However, less is known about the impacts of out-of-school resources. We aim to model the effect of out-of-school resources on academic success.
The definition of an out-of-school resource can vary, which is why we aim to include a myriad of resources in our model, such as after-school programs, libraries, museums, community resource nonprofits, and more. There are multiple indicators we could have used to measure academic success, such as SAT scores, school performance scores, and graduation rates. We chose to use graduation rates as a holistic measure. SAT scores can be manipulated. For example, some counties may pay for all students to take the SAT, while others do not. We didn't use school performance scores because they weigh a school's growth in an index, so a school with relatively lower performance can still get a higher letter grade if they have a relatively high growth rate. That led us to graduation rates.
Our model displays out-of-school resources as explanatory variables on the x-axis and graduation rate as a response variable on the y-axis. We originally found that the number of libraries per county did not have a strong correlation with graduation rates, which surprised us. Next, we looked at the number of after-school programs per county. At first, there doesn't seem to be a correlation with graduation rate. But wait, it doesn't make much sense to compare Wake County with over 1 million residents to Tyrrell County with just over 3,000. Thus, our tool allows you to stratify the counties by the number of households. Let's look at the 50 least populated counties. Adding this to our model shows that for lower population counties, after-school programs have a positive correlation with the graduation rates, with a p-value of 0.046. The dots touching the y-axis are counties that have no data on after-school programs, so there may be greater variability here because their academic success relies on other factors. Thus, this leads us to recommend expanding after-school programs in lower population counties where they truly have an effect on graduation rates. Now let's look at an example. Every single student in Anson County receives free lunch, yet it has an unusually high graduation rate of 87% for the amount of resources the county has. Let's see if we can find out why. Anson County has 43 after-school programs, which is relatively high, which can help explain its high graduation rate. But wait, there's even more to the story. Remember those out-of-school resources like libraries and museums? Those may only boost academic success if students can actually access those resources. Thus, we added transportation data per county, specifically the proportion of households with cars. Combining this data in our tool allows you to highlight specific counties and compare their transportation with out-of-school resources and academic success.
Why it matters for the citizens of North Carolina. This model solves an information gap. The information on out-of-school resources is all over the place, and we've accumulated and cleaned the data, and our tool allows you to model the effects of different out-of-school resources on academic success. Using this tool, you can look at specific counties and outliers to find out what they are doing differently than other counties. For example, you can look at outliers like Anson County and trends for certain county types. Our stratification allows for better targeting for different policies that have tangible effects on the students of North Carolina. We've demonstrated that investment in after-school programs in less populated counties help increase graduation rates, a finding obscured without our tool. Finally, thank yous. Thanks to all our mentors, our chaperones Ms. Ramey, Mr. Lazarski, and Dr. Coven, and lastly to the Hunt Institute for making our first Datathon such an amazing experience.
Also, shout out to the ones who made the delicious food.